tabletop battle and a special patrons only video where we're going to do a what are we going to do? We're going to do World of Tanks Blitz based on the mobile game that Damon is an avid player in of. He's also ranked pretty high, I think. So this is Erling. You have seen him before. He's been together as playing together with Jarko when he was over here. And me, Svein, of course. And we're going to do this game with 7 tanks versus 7 tanks. It's Axis versus Allied. And it's going to be lots of fun. And we're going to have some fantastic terrain for you. You will see that shortly when we present the table. And you are going to be the Axis.
Yes.
And I'm going to be the Allies. And we have a sweet selection which we will take you through when we go through the armies and also present our patrons. And in this battle there will be 14 of you guys, so 7 on each side. So may the best team win and the best Svein win.
What?
Okay, so first of all the tanks in this battle are veterans. So that means there will be a couple of rules we need to remember, which is that veteran vehicles don't get pinned unless it can be pinned by the weapon. No, unless it can be damaged by the weapon that is shooting at it. So that will be important to remember. Of course, open top vehicles will get pinned regardless. And there's a good mix of +7 penetration on both sides down to +5. So we have +7, +6, +5 on both sides. Both sides have HE capability and both sides have good armor and good guns. So it's going to be a brutal battle. So let's take a look at the different tanks. Yay! So for the Axis powers we have the Norwegian Viking Andreas Fossheim Øvre, Norwegian guy, of course, long hair, no, he's short hair, but he has beard. He has a beard, a real Viking beard. He is going to take control of Emma, the Tiger 1, and he will be the platoon commander, exerting a +1 bonus 12 inches away from his tank. Then you have the Panther D, commanded by McCormack, also known as Braveheart. And Panzer IV, controlled by Frenchie and Panzer Cat. Moving on, we have a Panzer IV, Jagdpanzer IV, commanded by father and son Tune. Next up is a Finnish BT-42, which has a medium howitzer, so that's always useful, commanded by Steve Lubin, so don't let him get into your rear. And we have the Doctor, our own Yasin Oros, this time in a Japanese Shinhoto Chiha tank. And lastly we have Jessica and Callum controlling the Semovente tank destroyer. For the Allies we have an M4A1 76mm Sherman controlled by War Daddy. He is of course going to be the platoon commander with the +1 bonus, exerting it out to a reach of 12 inches. Then you have Lee Gardner in his M36 Jackson, open top, so be aware of that. Then you have Commander Shepard in a proper tank, armor 11, so that's going to be a beast for you to try to take out. Then you have Daniel E. Wing, the coolest last name ever, in his Cromwell. Moving on, we have a T-34-76. This one's painted by Chad Fogel and sent to us, so thank you very much, Chad. And it's commanded by our Danish friend Elbak. And then you have the Fogelman family, the aforementioned Chad Fogel, with Ali and the kids. They are in control of the Su-100 tank destroyer. And lastly, we have Sir Greenheart. This is Bob. And he is in control of the Su-76 with its light howitzer / medium anti-tank gun, since I upgraded it with armor-piercing rounds. So the lineup, and now the table. Look at this fantastic Pedion terrain table. Now, some pieces have of course been added by us, the hedges, the stone walls, the wooden walls, or fences as they called, the buildings, and a few of the trees, the ones that are on these bases. But the rest, it's all PDon. Looks fantastic. I'm looking so much forward to play on this. I want to mention these trees. They do not come in the PDon set. This is made by Jarkko Kushisto as a gift to Tabletop Battle. We got 3 of them. Jarkko, we want more! These are freaking awesome! So they have been included in the honor of the great Jarkko. Or should that be the large? Anyway, we will present you with the kind of cover that we deem as we get into the different situations where we have to shoot at each other, which we will a lot, because some of the tanks are so big and the stone walls might be low, or the fences might be too low. So we will deem that as we measure and see when we are in the actual situation. So something might get light cover from one thing and then hard cover from another thing. So this is the table. Fantastic. I have been put on this side, so I have the advantage of coming in on the road at 2 different spots, while Erling has elected, because he won the toss-off, which doesn't bode well for me, to come in on this side, because here is a lot of cover to hide behind. So are you ready, Erling?
Of course.
Ready to be whacked?
No.
Okay, let's rock and roll. Turn 1. Start of turn 1, and the allies got it. So I'm gonna bring in Sir Greenheart in his armor 8, open-topped, light howitzer / medium anti-tank weapon. This is a forward-facing, so I do not have any turret, but I will try to get him into a very nice position over here. So that is a run I'm doing with Sir Greenheart. Crap. Okay, so I got the second die as well, so I expect cheating already from the beginning. And moving on from Sir Greenheart to Elback, he is going to do a run as well. And he's going to run through this hedge. We have allowed them to do that since they're not that big. They cannot run past the stone walls. I will not bother to remove the hedges since it looks so good on the table. So let's keep them there. So that's Elback. Let's hope we get a German or a Axis die now. Fogelman family, SU-100, and I pulled the die this time, and I still got my own, so I'm not sure about who's cheating who. This is a run order for Chad and Ali and the kids, and we are very aggressive today. So Elback, Fogelman family, and in the distance, Erling, you finally got a die.
Yes, I did. So I'm moving my Jag Panther into the hedge here to take a shot at your tank over there.
As you can see, he's getting pretty light or pretty good cover behind that hedge. So we have deemed that since he's shooting through the hedge and also the fences over here, will get light cover. So we have a base of 3, we have movement 4, and we have light cover. Hitting on a 5. Woo! God damn it! The range was 34, 35?
Yes.
Yeah. And remember, in the bolt action version 2, you have to measure from the hull to the hull, not the gun itself. So range 35, that is short range since it's a heavy anti-tank gun with a 72-inch range.
Yes.
So you have +6 penetration versus my front armor of 9. So you need a 3 to glance, 4 to pen. Let's see the 1. God damn it, what the hell is going on, dude?
Great start.
Really? You think so?
Yeah,
I'm going to throw you out of here.
What? Oh.
Okay, so that is a 6 + 6, that's 12 penetration versus 9. So you roll 2 times on the damage charge. So now I want to see lots of 1s. Okay, let's roll the first to see what happens. Dude, do you have a Voodoo Magic shirt under there?
No. I wish I had.
So after some abysmal rolling, this little punk has killed the Fogelman family. Chad and Ellie, kids, I'm very sorry. I will beat his ass when I shut off the camera. Real bad luck. I got another die. This time we're gonna bring in Daniel E. Wing. And he's gonna do a run and position himself next to L-back so that we can have a little camaraderie over here. This is the 5th green die and he has only gotten 1. I still suspect cheating. Commander Shepard is going to do a run in his slow Churchill. Now that means on the road I get 12 plus 12, so that's 24, bringing me snugly up here behind the destroyed Su-100. But I do need to bring my big boys out now because I don't have much left. Frenchie and Panther Cat getting ready for action.
Okay, so I'm driving my Panther up here and then taking a shot at your Churchill.
You really like to destroy my tanks on this fantastic medium terrain, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Looks great.
Okay, so Panzer IV with its heavy anti-tank gun has long range and movement, going for the Churchill commanded by Shepard, needing a 5 to hit. Don't do the 6 again, I'm gonna kick your ass. Okay, another allied die. This is going to be my second last, and it's going to be Lee Gardner in his M36 Jackson. And Lee is going to advance slowly up here and move 9. Not on the road though, so I won't get roll bonus next turn. But I have to clear my own Churchill. I will take a shot at the Panzer IV, commanded by Frenchie and the suitably named Panzer Cat. So it's long range and it's movement. We have checked and there is no cover in play. So I will need a 5 to hit. Are you ready? Crap. Again. Filming your crotch. But here comes Steve Lubin in his BT-42, 9 inches advance and 1 pivot. And what is he gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot at your tank.
Really? You're gonna shoot at my tank?
Well, yeah.
So, the M36, commanded by Lee Gardner. And I'm guessing, since this is an open top vehicle, you wanna shoot indirectly.
Sure, of course.
So what do you need to hit?
A 6.
That's true. That's a 1. I'm liking this better and better. Commander Shepard is the target of yet another German cat. And here comes Emma, the Tiger 1 command vehicle. Look at this beauty.
Okay. I'm gonna fire a super heavy anti-tank shell at your Churchill.
Okay, so this is the Norwegian Viking, aka Andreas, and he is shooting at Commander Shepard with a super heavy anti-tank gun. What do you need? Movement, light cover. Yeah, the range is 45, so you're within short range. 5 to hit. God damn it! That's a +7 versus my... We have deemed front armor, since the angle will be very steep. So a front armor shot. And that means I have an armor of 11. You have 7 penetration, so 4 to glance, 5 to pen.
Yes.
1. Thank you. But
yes.
you do give me a pin.
That's good.
Okay, what's coming in now? This is Jessica and Callum in their Semovente 7518 medium anti-tank gun. And what are they going to shoot at?
Your Cromwell.
My Cromwell. So Daniel Ewing, or Ewing, but we love Ewing. Best last name ever. Okay, so what you need to hit this time?
6 for cover, range, and movement.
Yes, so let's see the one. Oh, close. My last allied die, and I'm going for Emma, or rather Andreas, the Norwegian Viking. War Daddy, my command vehicle, is advancing in 9 inches off the road, and I'm gonna take a pot shot with movement and long range. No cover, since I have a very high hull that my turret is resting on, so I'm shooting over the stone wall. So, 5 to hit, are you ready? Okay, the 2 last order dice are yours.
Yes.
And you got McCormack.
Just gonna run all the way up here.
Is running to get into a good position.
Yes.
And the last of the bunch is the Doctor. And he's not gonna operate. He's gonna run. And he's actually running through hedges and crop fields and whatnot, positioning himself over here. Yeah, I will display something for you that is very cool about the PDM. Magnetic, so you can just slide it around, no problem. Okay, so the tank fits beautifully there, and that is the end of turn 1. And we will now move into turn 2, of course, where I am at disadvantage since you killed. Who do you kill? Who did you kill? Yes.
The Foreman family.
Yes, you killed the Fogelman family. You should be ashamed of yourself. He's a US serviceman.
Oh.
So he's protecting our freedom. And now you killed him. The situation as we move into turn number 2. And you have elected to try an indirect shot again, since you have started to range in, which is pretty smart to do before I get to move my M36 Jackson. And the shooter is of course going to be Steve Lubin, which has ranged in with his medium howitzer, and his medium howitzer is going to hit on a 5, and if you hit, it's an open top vehicle, so you get +1 on the damage chart as well. You have +3, +4 since it's top armor in penetration, but let's see the 1 instead of the 5. Woo, that's close. Okay, finally I got lucky with my order die. So Lee, you are gonna do a slight pivot, and you're gonna advance 9 inches, positioning yourself 1 inch away from your buddy, Commander Shepard. And you're gonna use your super heavy anti-tank gun to take out Frenchie and Panzer Cat. And we have movement. And now I'm thinking we might be within short range. No, we're not. Where are we? Super heavy? Yes, we are. 48 inches is short range, so I am at short range. That means the only penalty is movement, so I will hit only 4. Yes! We have +7 penetration on short range versus your front armor of 9. So 2 to glance, 3 to pen. 3 to pen. That's 10 versus 9, so it's only 1 roll on the damage charge. Need a 4+. God damn it! That's cruise stunned and down, but we have to check for turret jam on a 4+. Your turret is jammed where it is. Turret jam. So a very successful shot by Lee Gardner at Panzer Cat and Frenchie. Sadly, we didn't kill her, or he, or them. But you got 2 pins, you have turret jam, and the die went out. Now, Jessica and Callum, they are advancing up to the stone wall. This is a very low tank, so he will actually benefit from hard cover behind there. And you are going to take a pot shot at...
Your tank. I don't know the name.
You're going to shoot at my tank? It's only tanks here.
Oh, that's right.
So, you're going for Jackson again?
Yes.
So Lee Gardner, once again, you are the target of much bile and anger. What do you need to hit?
6.
You have movement, light cover from the fence, the wooden fence, and long range. Medium anti-tank gun, needing a 6 to hit. Good.
Okay, so I pull the next die. So I put my Panther in ambush.
So McCormack, you are now in ambush, using the new rules for ambush, which allows you to shoot on a 4+ at the end of the turn if you so desire, or rather, if you so desire. But that meant we also pulled another die.
Yes, which also was mine.
Yes.
So I will advance my Japanese tank,
Which is commanded by the Doctor.
to this corner,
Okay.
then take a shot with your Churchill.
Oh, so Commander Shepard, you are going to be hit by a puny tank from Japan. It's a medium anti-tank gun. You have movement, and it's no cover. We have checked that. He can see more than 50% of the tank, even though I tried to cleverly position it behind the Fogelman family wreck. But that means you will have a 4 to hit. Movement, short range. 2. I'm liking how this is going. War Daddy, you're up, and it's going to be a fire order since he cleverly positioned his Panther in ambush. I will, however, shoot at the Tiger because that hasn't done anything yet. Standing still, long range, so it's a 4 to hit. Are you ready, Andreas, to receive something heavy in your front area on a 4+, long range? Yes! It's a hit! Now, I have a heavy anti-tank gun, but since it's long range, that is reduced to +5 penetration. You have front armor of 10, so 5 to glance, 6 to pen. But it's a pin.
It's a pin.
So some unsuccessful shooting by the Doctor leads to another Axis die, and that's going to be father and son Tune, and they will
To advance order,
one pivot
and then driving over the hedge.
and positioning themselves over there. Now we, as you can see, we removed 2 of the corn fields, which is a nice thing you can do with the PDM terrain, so that you can make room for units of whatever type, and they can just easily be replaced after. Okay, so a allied die came up, and this is going to be Commander Shepard. He's going to do an order test. He's veteran, -1 pin, so 9 or less. That's a 3. If I rolled 2 ones, I could have removed 1 + d6 pins, but of course I only have 1, so really no problem. He's gonna move, not much. He has a range of 6 since he's slow, but I'm just gonna move him up to the destroyed Fogelman SU-100 and pivot a little bit so that I have my front armor towards you. And now I will take a shot at the Doctor. Yes. That should be a pretty clear shot, but you will have light cover. Do you agree?
Yes.
From the fence. Okay, so I have a base of 3, I have movement 4. This is clearly less than 30 inches. I have a medium anti-tank gun. So that means 5 to hit. Movement and light cover. Ready? God damn it! Okay, Elback, you're up. You're gonna do an advance in the T-34-76 painted by Chad Fogel. And we have decided that small 3s like these can be destroyed by the tank, whereas 3s with big bases or 3s with big trunks like these made by Jarkko Kushisto, they cannot be driven down by the tanks. So in this case we have 1 3 here. I am going to take a shot at Frenchie and Panzer Cat, and that is going to be a very clear shot. Can you see me? Oh, I can see you too. So that's going to be a base of 3, movement 4. Is it above 30 inches? That it is. So it's long range. So it's a 5 to hit. Ready? Another one for the allies, and this is going to be Daniel Ewing, and he's going to advance as well. And 9 inches, positioning himself next to Elback. And we're going to take a shot at Frenchie and the Panther cat again. And this time we will still need a 5 to hit because of long range and movement. Ready? No! Okay, so I'm going to use Sir Greenheart with a fire order since you put yourself into ambush mode. And that's going to be at your BT-42, commanded by Steve Lubin. I do have to shoot indirectly, and here is a nice addition to the rules. When I shoot directly with a light howitzer, it's a range of 48. But now, when I'm standing still and shooting, or not when I'm standing still, but when I'm shooting indirectly, that range is increased to 60. And as you can see, my range is at 57, so that's good. If I shot directly, I would not have been able to reach the tank. But indirect fire has 12 inches longer reach than direct shot by howitzers. Okay, so light howitzer, indirect fire at Steve Lubin, needing a 6 to hit. What's with the 2s and 3s? God! Last die of round 2. The Norwegian Viking is going to take an order test on a 10 because he gives morale to himself. That's 3, so that's good. And he's gonna do a run order, as you can see by the die we have cleverly positioned at 18 inches. Do you want to unleash your ambush with your Panther?
Yes, I would.
No, I was thinking on your Tiger.
Oh.
What are you going to shoot at?
I want to shoot at your
Churchill? Okay, so that's Commander Shepard. You have a clear line of sight.
Yes.
I will get light cover from the fence, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be a 4 to hit, but
yes.
You need a 4+ to unleash the ambush. Which you make.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a 4+ to hit because of light cover. That's a reroll. Cocked. That's the 3. Good boy! Let's go over to turn number 3. Start of turn 3, and you got it.
I did.
What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna shoot with my Panzer IV on
L-back?
L-back. Yes.
Okay, so you got 2 pins on Frenchie and the Panther cat. You need to take a morale check on an 8 or less.
True.
Which you make. That removes 1 pin, and you are then allowed to shoot at L-back over here. I will show you the people watching that there is no cover, as you can see. And even though he has a turret jam, he is allowed to shoot in the normal 45 degree that is attached to tank destroyers. So it's the same, since the turret is pointing slightly to the left, but still he has a good angle to shoot at L-back, needing a 4 because of the pin. It's short range, no cover, but a pin. 4 to hit. No! Crap. Okay, so short range means you have +6 penetration versus front armor of 9. So 3 to glance, 4 to pen. L-back. Yeah! Well, that is nothing, my young Padawan, as Damon would say.
Yes.
Once again.
Yes.
And this time,
The Jug Panzer IV will drive over the hedge.
advance. And a slight pivot.
And fire to Churchill.
So Tune and or Jan and Jan, father and son, they're gonna do a shot at the Churchill, Commander Shepard. We have deemed that there is no light cover since he is now so close to the fence that he will clear that pretty well. Okay, so you have a base of 3, movement 4. 2. I'm liking how this is going. Semovente, Jessica and Callum, you're up, guys, and this is it. It's gonna be the Cromwell in its burlap camo, commanded by Daniel Ewing, and you're gonna need a 4 to hit this beauty. Warlord Games tank, painted by Anders. I'm not saying Anders is a beauty. You will hit on a 4 because of long range. That's a 4!
That's a 4.
Okay, you have long range, so penetration goes from 5 to 4 versus my front armor of 9.
Yes.
So 5 to glance, 6 to pen. Das ist eine 1. So nothing but a pin. So that's good. BT42, Steve Lubin, going after the Jackson. And it's not going to be indirect. This is going to be a direct shot. Lee Gardner, let's see if you can withstand a 4+ to hit because of long range. Medium howitzer, potential D3 pins or potential 3 pins. 4, that's a hit. Okay, so you have a +3 penetration, so you can penetrate on the roll of a 6. That's a 5, so it's actually a glance.
That's a glance.
So roll 1d6 and deduct 3. That's 2, so he's actually immobilized, yeah. You bastard.
And also pin.
Okay, so Lee is now immobilized. He has gotten at least 1 pin, and that's the additional pin for being immobilized. Let's see how many pins the howitzer scores. D3. That's 2, so you're at 3 pins, Lee. That's not good, and you're immobilized. Now, let's see if the turret can be operated. On the 4+, it's jammed. 1. Okay, so no turret jam, but you're giving me 3 pins and I'm immobilized. I must say that this Churchill is attracting a lot of fire because here comes the doctor again, and he's now standing still, and as we showed you last time, there is no cover, so you will actually hit on a 3 this time.
Yes.
And let's see how the doctor can fare against the front armor of 11. Okay, so needing a 3. Let's see the 1. Oh, it's a hit. Okay, so 1 pin is distributed. Now you have a +5 penetration versus front armor of 11, so you need a 6 to glance. That's all you can get. What's that? That's a 3. Okay, so only 1 pin.
Yes.
Another German or Axis die came up. This is the Norwegian Viking in his Tiger, moving 9 inches, swiveling his turret to shoot at War Daddy. So War Daddy, you get no cover since you have a very tall vehicle, and you will hit on a 4 because of movement. No! Now this is gonna hurt. It's a +7 penetration versus front armor of 9. So let's see what you can do with that. Oh crap! Well, that's a total of 13, so you roll 2 times on the damage chart, yes. You sneaky bush. 4+ to kill, that is immobilized.
Yes.
Another one. That is destroyed. Killed. Are you happy?
Very much so.
You have killed 2 patrons already. Commander Shepard in his slow vehicle, armor 11, medium anti-tank gun. Going to take an order test on a 9, scoring a 9, so that's fine. I'm glad I'm a veteran vehicle. Pin is removed. We're going to proceed to turn the turret slightly, and we're going to do a side shot at the Norwegian Viking. So what do I need to hit? I need a 3 to hit, since there is no cover to speak of, and it's short range. So let's see the 3. Come on. Oh, that's the order die. Ha! Can't roll the order die. Andy, come on, man. Yes! It's a hit. Now, +5, +6, since it's side armor. You have an armor of 10. So I need a
5 to
pen. 4 to glance, 5 to pen. Come on, baby. Yes! It's a penetration roll, but it's only 10. So it's only 11 versus 10, so I got only 1 roll on the damage chart. Come on, baby, 4+. Let's kill that tiger. No, it's a 1. That is crew stunned. 2 pins. 2 pins.
Great.
Okay, so Lee, you got immobilized, but luckily no turret jam. But you do have 3 pins, so I have to take a morale check on 10 minus 3, 7. Come on, baby. That is it! You go down! Great. Remember, on an immobilized result, you do not go down unless you already have an order die next to you. But now, I went down. Since I didn't have an order die next to me, I could perform an action. Sadly, we failed. So we will have to wait till next turn. Sir Greenheart, you're gonna use your ranging in. You're now hitting the BT-42 on a 5. Steve Lubin is over here. And he will now receive an indirect shot at his top armor. Ready? On a 5. That's a 1! No! Last die?
Yes. Last German die. Axis die.
Good one. So McCormack in his Panther is moving slightly and doing a pivot. And you're gunning for
The Cromwell.
the Cromwell, Mr. Ewing. Now, he has positioned himself so that he can trace a shot outside of 1 inch of his own Panzer.
Yes.
So what do you need to hit there?
4 to move. No cover. Or
No, I would say no.
no cover.
You're shooting over that fence and there is really nothing in the way over there.
And short range due to the super heavy anti-tank.
Yeah, that is, the short range is 48 inches, so that's good.
So 4.
So 4 because of movement. Good, I like that.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I got 2 dice left. It's Elback and Ewing, and the first one is going to be Elback. He has to take a morale check on 9 or less. No! He goes down! Crap! And that also means he reverses 4.5 inches. That is not good. So he will end up with his die roughly here. So we will just leave that and fix that later.
Yes.
Then I'm going to do E-Wing. And I originally had a plan for him to take out your Tiger. And I still think I want to do that, yes. I want to get rid of that. So, E-Wing, morale check on a 9. That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Good call. Pin is removed. He's going to move up. 9 inches total. 1 pivot. Ending up over here. Like so. Turret is going to get turned. I do have to shoot over the fence where you can see over here, which will give him light cover. So it's movement and light cover, since I'm now I am within 30 inches. I think I am at least. Let's double check. Let's double check. From the hull. That is the hull. No, it's 31 inches. No, it's long range. So that means I need a 6 to hit. Movement, light cover, and long range. Ready? A slight overview of the fantastically looking, beautifully put together battlefield, PD on terrain. And as we go into turn 4, it's very exciting who will get the first order die. So, Erling, who's it gonna be? Green? Green?
Grey.
No! Norwegian Viking, testing on a 10, minus 2 is 8, plus 1 for command bonus is 9 or less. Come on, see the foo bar. Woo! Bebe! I love it. Men, that's Norwegian for but. There are no enemies, or there are no of my tanks within 12 inches of yours. So that means you will not have friendly fire whatever you roll. So do a roll and let's see what happens. On a 3, you reverse. And you go straight back 9 inches. So, Andreas. Sorry. And you go down back there. And of course it's not 9 inches because it's not fully on the road. So it's 4.5 inches and then it goes down. Thank you. Lucky me, I got the die, and since he reversed his Tiger, I can now concentrate Ewing's firepower at the Panzer Cat. And we have done some measuring, and I'm going to shoot under the beautifully crafted 3 by Jarkko Kushisto and hit Frenchie and Panzer Cat in the front. So that's going to be a fire order to maximize my hit probability. So I will hit on a 3. Are you ready? Yes! It's a hit! And we have a +5 versus 9, so 4 to glance, 5 to pen. Dude, no! But it's another pin!
It's a pin.
Sir Greenheart is going to do a fire. This time I'm going to hit on a 4 on Steve Lubin and his PT-42. That's a 6, so that's a hit, which means I hit you on a 2 next turn. Now I only have +2 penetration, +3 for top armor. So on a 5, I glance you, on a 6, I penetrate you. That's a 1. So nothing, but you do get D2 pin, no, D3 pins. So let's see how many. 1, no! Okay, so another one came up for me. Lee is immobilized, so it's an order test again. Making it on a 7. Yes! So 1 pin removed, and I didn't get a turret jam. So Lee is going to turn his turret, and he's going to take a shot at the nasty tiger over there. Now I have 2 pins, so my basic to hit is going to be 5. And the fence will give you light cover. So a 6 to hit. No! Okay, another die for me. So that's going to be an advance on L-back. That's going to 9. This time we make it L-back. That's the good Danish boy. So he's going to move. Now I reversed 4.5. And now I can move 9. So that will bring me even closer to you. So he's going to end up all the way over here. And it's going to be the Panther cat again. Let's see if you get cover. No cover, I'm afraid. So it's that has to be less than 30 inches, isn't it? Oh crap, I think I'm at long range again. Yes, 32 inches, so it's long range. Remember, you now measure from the hull, not from the weapon. So movement 4, long range 5. Needing a 5 to hit. 4! Crap! Finally, some axis action.
Yes, I'm gonna use the Jag Panther.
So father and son tune at the Churchill. Commander Shepard.
Again.
Hitting on the 3 because you neglect the light cover since it's a big tank and it's close. Yeah. 5, that's a hit.
A hit.
Got +7 versus front armor of 11. So 4 to glance, 5 to pen. No, it's a penetration roll, but not not 2 rolls.
No.
So 4 plus to kill, 1. Crap! You killed my Churchill.
Finally.
That's the 3rd patron you kill.
Yeah, on the
You're a
roll.
menace. Frenchie and the Panther cat, you're up. It's only Erling's dice left, so we will take them in quick succession. Panther 4 is going to take a roll check on an 8 or less, which he makes on a 7, so 1 pin removed. That means your basic to hit rate is 4, and you're going to shoot at E-wing, hitting on a 4 because of no cover and short range. Will you stop that? Okay, so you got +6 penetration, and sadly, as you can see, this is gonna be a side shot. So you got +8 penetration versus armor of 9, so roll a 1 please. Crap! That's 2 rolls on the damage charge. Stop with that smug face. 1 and a 4. E-wing, sadly you're destroyed. This guy, he's possessed. Well, not the tank driver, but Erling. So as you can see, it's a clear shot, no cover. And well, you got 3 more dice. What are they gonna do?
4 more dice.
4 more dice, that's what I said.
I think the Finnish tank will once again shoot at the Jackson.
Jackson, okay. So you're gonna shoot direct.
Yes.
Making the order test on a 9. And you will hit on a 4. That is a good order test, so pin is removed. So that means that Steve Lubin can hit you, or hit Jackson. Steve Jackson, no, god damn it, can hit the Jackson on a 4 because of long range. So Lee, oh my, can you stop it? So that's another hit. That means you will take D3 pins plus a potential damage if you can penetrate. +3 penetration, +4, that's only 7. So you only give me the 3 pins. Let's see how many. Oh my lord. Ah, this guy. 5 pins, Lee. That is going to call for a rally test. We can try that because that has become pretty good in the new rules. But you are going to use Jessica and Callum. They're going to shoot with their Semovente at Elback in his T-34-76. And we have checked, and it's no cover, but it's long range, so 4 to hit. That's a 1. Good boy. Okay, so another, as you know, it's only Erling's dice left. Here comes the doctor, and he's doing a pivot and coming up and going to take shots at Elback in his puny Japanese tank. But now you will get a side shot, but I will get hard cover, won't I?
Yes.
Since the Cromwell is blocking. Okay, so you have a base of 3, movement 4, hard cover 6. No, you don't. Last die of turn 4 is going to be McCormack. 1 pivot, advancing, staying 1 inch away from his comrade in arms, the Viking, and swiveling his turret.
And firing at the Jackson.
McCormack is going to shoot at the Jackson. How do we look when it comes to cover? Is there any?
No, I don't think so.
No, because the only thing that's in the way is, well, part of the Churchill, but it's not enough to block, and this lonely 3. So that's going to be movement and short range, so it's only a 4 to hit. Tank war is deadly. That was the last die of turn 4. We'll be back with turn 5. Start of turn 5, and with 7 versus 3 dice, it's no wonder you got it. Morale check on the Norwegian Viking. 10 minus 2 is 8, plus 1 morale.
9.
Yes. That's a 7, so you make it. You're going to do a slight advance, not the full 9. And that is because you want to clear this small little outhouse to have a clear shot at Lee Gardner. You're going to hit him on a base of 3, movement 4, pin 5. No, can you stop it? You have plus 7 versus front versus side armor, so that's plus 8, and my armor is 8, so let's see what you can score. That's a 5, so that's 2 rolls on the damage charge. Oh my. Oh, but it's a, this is important. You score on fire, that's a 3, but the 2 is immobilized, and that's a second immobilized result, meaning the tank is destroyed. Yeah. Just keep smiling. I will bring my bat. Yet another German, or Axis.
Yes.
This is going to be Frenchie and the Panther Cat from their elevated position, shooting at Elback once again. So let's see if you can make the order test on an 8, on a 9.
9.
That's a 10. Woo! And then you have to reverse 4.5 inches. Bye.
Bye.
So this is the reverse, ending up pretty close to the edge. But you're still good. Frenchie and the Panther Cat. Look at this guy, he's so ready, he really want to go. Yeah, so instead of just killing the fence, we just did a little that. But the move is straightforward, like so. And you're gonna kill Elback, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a very clear shot at the side armor. You have a base of 3, movement 4. Ah, good. Sir Greenheart is over here. He is open-topped. And now our good friend in the BT-42, Steve Lubin, is going to lube his gun and throw a projectile indirectly at Sir Greenheart, needing a 6 to hit. No, you don't. Payback time! Elback, you're going to stand still, swivel your turret, and shoot at the front armor of the Doctor. You need a 3 to hit. No! This is really not my day. Jessica and Callum, let's see if you can take out Elback this time. Long range, no cover, hitting on a 4. Oh, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
And you got a +4 penetration versus front armor of 9. So 5 to glance, 6 to pen. Oh, good. Sir Greenheart, you're gonna fire, and this time you will hit Steve Lubin on a 2, since we have ranged in. So let's see, at least a 2. Come on, man. What is it?
Oh god, it's a 1.
No, you're shitting me.
How's it possible?
And you got 2 dice left. The Panther is McCormack. He's doing a run order. And can't do anything else. Then you got the Jug Panzer, which is father and son tuna, but they sadly are in a little bad positioning, since the Japanese tank is in front. They really can't get anywhere to shoot at something. So what do you want to do with them?
Just go down.
Okay, they go down, and that means we're ready for turn 6.
Yes.
Start of turn 6, and McCormack got the first, and as you saw, he ran the previous turn, so now he's gonna do an advance.
Yes.
So that's 9 inches, driving over the Stonewall Jackson, and positioning himself over here. And yeah, you think you can hit that?
I think I can.
Okay,
Hopefully.
so it's a base of 3, movement 4, super short 3. 3 to hit. That's a hit. Now you got well, just you will penetrate unless you roll a 1. So that's penetration, and you got 7 plus a 10. Armor of 8, so it's only 1 roll. No, you got side armor, so 11. So it's 2 rolls on the damage chart. 4 plus to kill. No, it's a 1 and a 2. So they get 4 pins in total, and it goes down and immobilized. And another one. This is the doctor trying to finish off Elback and thus winning the game, since this baby can only, well, he can't shoot anything else but indirectly. So let's see if you can hit Elback on a 3. That's a hit. You got +6 penetration since it's side armor. So 4 will penetrate. Oh my god, can you stop it? Okay, rolling on the damage chart. 4 plus to kill. That's a 6, and that is, I concede.
GG's.
Bastard. So that was a brutal game where the Axis lost nothing, not a single tank. I lost all but this baby, but he was both pinned with 4 pins, and he was immobilized.
And stunned.
Stunned and everything. So yeah, what do you think, Erling? This was your first tank war battle.
Yeah, it was great.
I think it went pretty well. I had some bad luck in the beginning, having to bring in all my tanks. Well, you didn't have to. Could start shooting at me. You had some luck there.
Yes, I did.
Then I got lucky and got some pins on the Panzer IV, but that was, well, I also got some pins on the Tiger, but that was also it. Really didn't manage to do much with my stuff. But the star of the show has to be the table. This is stunning. It's so beautiful to play on this table. I can't, oh my god. So sorry if we have been using a lot of time filming scenic shots for you, but I really like how things look when we film. It's very, very, very nice to look at. So this has been Svein from Tabletop Battle. It has been Erling, who is from Fredrikstad, and we have been playing World of Tanks Blitz with Bolt Action version 2 and Tank War rules. Thank you for watching.